As the camera slowly moves through the interior of a chicken farm, we are greeted with the sight of a large number of white hens, all going about their business in their own unique ways. The camera moves smoothly and deliberately, allowing us to take in every detail of this bustling environment. The first thing that strikes us is the sheer number of chickens. They are everywhere, scratching the ground with their sharp claws, pecking at stray bits of feed, and occasionally flapping their wings to assert their dominance over their fellow birds. The sound of their constant clucking fills the air, creating a symphony of noise that is both chaotic and oddly soothing. As we move deeper into the farm, we notice the various structures that have been erected to house the chickens. There are rows upon rows of wire cages, stacked one on top of the other, with narrow walkways in between to allow workers to tend to the birds. The cages are small and cramped, but the chickens seem to make the most of their limited space, cramming themselves together in small groups and chatting amiably amongst themselves. We also see larger, more open areas where the chickens are allowed to roam free. These spaces are filled with straw and other materials that the chickens can scratch and peck at, and we see them happily taking advantage of this opportunity to engage in some natural behaviors. They hop and skip around, flapping their wings and generally making a joyful noise. Throughout the farm, we see workers going about their daily routines. They check the cages for eggs, refill feeders, and spray down the floors to keep them clean. The workers move quickly and efficiently, clearly well versed in the intricacies of chicken farming. They wear heavy boots and gloves to protect themselves from the chickens' sharp beaks and claws, but they handle the birds with care and respect. As we continue our journey through the farm, we notice a few areas that are off limits to the chickens. These are the areas where the eggs are collected and processed. We see workers carefully removing eggs from the cages and placing them in large trays, which are then taken to a nearby room for cleaning and sorting. The eggs are then packaged and shipped off to grocery stores and other retailers. Despite the flurry of activity all around us, there is a sense of calm and order in this chicken farm. The chickens seem content in their surroundings, and the workers go about their tasks with a sense of purpose and pride. We get the feeling that this is a well-run operation, one that is focused on providing the best possible care for its animals. As the camera comes to a stop, we find ourselves lingering on a group of particularly curious chickens. They peck at the camera lens, as if trying to figure out what this strange device is. We can't help but smile at their inquisitive nature, and we're left with a sense of admiration for the hard work and dedication that goes into running a successful chicken farm. Raimundo Gonzaga 500 more. As the camera resumes its movement, we see more details of the farm. There are fans and lights that keep the air flowing and the environment well lit, ensuring that the chickens are comfortable and healthy. The temperature is carefully monitored to ensure that it remains within a narrow range, and we see workers adjusting the temperature controls as needed. We also notice that there are strict protocols in place to ensure the safety and well-being of the chickens. Workers wear masks and other protective gear to prevent the spread of disease, and there are hand-washing stations and disinfection areas throughout the farm. The chickens are regularly checked for signs of illness or injury, and any birds that show symptoms are immediately separated and treated. As the camera continues its journey, we see more examples of the technology and innovation that are integral to modern chicken farming. There are automated feeders that dispense just the right amount of feed at precisely the right time, reducing waste and ensuring that the chickens get the nutrients they need. There are sensors that monitor everything from the temperature to the humidity to the level of carbon dioxide in the air, allowing workers to make adjustments as needed to keep the environment optimal for the chickens. But even with all of this technology, we are struck by the human element of this chicken farm. We see workers interacting with the chickens, talking to them and checking on them individually. There is a sense of care and concern that goes beyond the mere task of caring for these animals. These workers clearly have a deep appreciation for the chickens and the important role that they play in our food supply. As the camera moves towards the exit of the chicken farm, we are left with a sense of awe at the sheer scale of this operation. We have seen firsthand the complexities and challenges involved in running a successful chicken farm, and we have a newfound respect for the hard work and dedication of the workers who make it all possible. In conclusion, the camera's movement through the interior of a chicken farm with a lot of white hens has shown us the fascinating world of modern chicken farming. We have seen the challenges and intricacies of this industry, as well as the care and dedication that goes into caring for these animals. We have also witnessed the technological innovations that are integral to modern farming, as well as the human element that remains at the heart of it all. This camera movement has given us a newfound appreciation for the hard work and dedication of the workers who make our food supply possible.